Hello world and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today I wanted to share with you guys a kind of like first impression, but not really because I've worn it a couple times before, but I wanted to show you a demo, a review, and a first impression on a product that I bought from Ulta. And that product is the NYX Mineral Stick Foundation. It looks like this. Alright, so the very first thing, before I even jump into me applying this and how it wears and all that stuff, is simply me stating what Ulta website states that this beauty right here is and what it's supposed to do. It states that it is a portable, buildable NYX Cosmetic Mineral Stick Foundation that is ideal when you are on the move. The luxurious formula is easy to apply and extremely blendable, which allows for flawless highlighting and contouring. You can also use this versatile foundation on the entire face or in isolated areas that need a little extra attention. It's all up to you. On here, it does not state anything about oily skin. It does not state anything about acne scars, the buildable abilities whatsoever. If you want to see if it's ideal for us acne prone, oily skin, make sure that you stick around to the application and my thoughts and my reviews. So let's jump on in. So the foundation that we're going to try today is the NYX Mineral Foundation Stick, and it looks like this. I got mine in the color MSF05. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I do know that when I went to Ulta and I saw this, I wanted to pick it up simply because, first of all, I wanted to kind of like see what is up with all this stick foundation kind of hype right now, and second of all, I wanted to give a drugstore version a go. I wanted to see how well a stick foundation covered up. So I have been sampling this and have been trying this like a couple times already. I do have an idea of how I feel about it, but I am going to be applying it on my face and showing you guys how it applies and then giving you guys my thoughts and my opinions and my review at the end. So I already went in with all of my products, like my under eye cream and my moisturizer. I am going to go with this in one side of my face with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and then on one side with my Beauty Blender. Let's use this side for the Beauty Blender. So I'm just going to drag it down my face. The very first thing to know is that it's actually very creamy. It is very moisturizing, it feels like, and it does have a very light scent. So now I'm going to pat this into my skin. I literally feel like I have nothing on my skin right now, which is always an awesome feel when you're trying to wear foundation, especially during the summer months, guys. It's going to be awesome for you to have a foundation that is not going to be really heavy on your skin. So you can tell just a little bit breaking through. I'm going to let the foundation sit while I go in with this side with the product and the brush, and then I'm going to try to build it up with the second layer for you guys so you can see how it wears. Now with two layers on my skin, this side definitely looks a lot more natural. Now this side does not have as much breakouts as this side, so I can definitely tell that here the foundation is really not sticking to that breakout right there. It actually looks very cakey, very flaky. Overall, I definitely like the Beauty Blender side, and as you can tell, it has a dewy look. So us oily girls, you definitely have to set it, and you should definitely go in with the mattifying primer. Now, if anything is going to kind of give you a hint of how this is probably going to wear, it's the fact that it's dewy. Dewy foundations don't tend to wear that well on me. I'm going to show you guys my face really quickly, pretty close, so that you can see how it sits on my skin in the areas that I'm more concerned about. So here it's how it's sitting on my forehead. As you can tell, I have this breakout right here, and you can kind of see it's not really sitting the best right now. But right here, this scar, you can still see it slightly, but it looks a lot more like covered up and flawless. So does this side of my face versus this side. I mean, it probably looks flawless on camera, but if you can kind of see, it looks like I have more of that cakey feeling on my skin. This is the finished look that I have. This is with all my makeup on. I'm going to just share my thoughts and my opinions with you guys. I have 3 simple ones that I want to share with you guys, and then my overall thoughts for us that suffer with acne, scars, and oily skin. First thing is, if you have oily skin, it's not going to wear that well. I have gone in with super mattifying primer. I've gone in with a silicone, I've gone in with non-silicone base, I've gone in with everything, and by the end of the day it just wears horribly throughout the nose area and my T-zone, just because my oil is going to break through no matter what. The second thing is that I feel like as it wears, at least for me, I don't know how it is with everyone, it wears not as nicely as you would want a foundation to wear. It tends to break up in certain areas, and it kind of looks broken up in those areas, so it gives you that kind of cakey feel, and then eventually it smooths out. And then the last thing is the buildability. Is that even a word? You being able to build it up. I don't know if it's a word, I think it's a word. But the last one for sure is the fact that I feel like I would apply multiple layers, and I feel like it's not going to cover, it's not going to give me that high coverage that I want. And maybe it's simply because this stick foundation is not meant for high coverage, it's maybe just meant for a simple go-to, quick pick up and go kind of look. But if you're someone that suffers with even worse acne scars than I do, I don't believe that this would be the foundation for you. The rating that I would give this foundation out of 10 would definitely for me be like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. And I do love how moisturizing, how light it is on my skin, but everything else for me as an oily person and an acne prone person and a scarring prone person, it just does not work with my skin whatsoever. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you are not subscribed, make sure that you click that subscribe button down below to become a part of our family. If you want to see this face more often, definitely make sure to click that subscribe button. Anyway, God bless you, God bless your face, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.